Oh, well, hello there, beautiful people. Welcome to my skincare journey. So, just to preface a few things, my skincare journey didn't start the exact time of this video. That's just when my skin got probably the worst it was ever at, is when I started it this year. However, I would say my skin first started changing when I turned 27 years old. And I noticed pretty bad pimples, which I never had pimples before in my life. And then once I turned 28, all that shit just started rolling downhill, and I was like, what's going on? Like, what's up? I realized I actually might have to start changing my own face care routine. All I used for the longest time was Burt's Bees. Like, this is it. I used Burt's Bees and then maybe some like Olay lotion, and my skin was perfect. I was very blessed, needless to say. And so what I decided to do is I started to try all the different cheap drugstore products at first. And when those weren't working for me, what do? Hit them blogs, girl. I hit up blogs. So needless to say, all these blogs told me like, essential oils are the in thing, let's do it. And I was like, okay. Really bad idea. I bought a ton of essential oils, made my own little concoctions up based upon the recommendations. That didn't do a single thing. So I did that for about 6 months, and that I feel like almost kind of made things worse. For the next 2 years, I would go to Sephora and try different brands and actually try them for a while, because it says, you know, you want to allow your skin to get time to adjust to them, and it goes through like the purging process. So I went to Sephora and get like the little sample kits, because bitch, I am not buying the full things. Those are expensive. Yeah, I literally have a full box. Like, I have a full box here. I mean, I tried a ton of different things and nothing was really helping. And then I reached out to you fine folk, because I was like, I'm gonna reach out to the masses of all these amazing women and figure out some stuff that they use, because they look amazing and I want to look amazing too. I was honestly so sick of piling on the makeup, and I was so sick of hiding behind filters. That Snapchat filter was my go-to, girl. Like, hands down. I was like, I would put that thing on, I'm like, oh my god, why can't I look like this all the time? I'd take it off and be so disappointed. I was like, I don't want to feel like that anymore. I want to like wake up in the morning and be like, bitch, yes. So I went to you guys to figure out what you guys use. And there was a few different products I did try. That I eventually turned to was Avveraglow. That was my lifesaver. And it took a little bit to get there. It took my skin to fully be like, woman, try something else. And I was like, okay. So here you have that journey where my skin was eventually like at the final point, and I was kind of at the final point with it. And that's where I decided to film it. So I would say the whole film spans over about almost a year to 9 months of everything that I had to go through. It's not really like super in depth, but you see some raw moments. There was a lot of insecurity. You'll definitely see a lot of insecurity. And just look at my behavior as it shifts throughout, as my skin gets clearer too. But I hope you guys enjoy my journey. This was, I will be honest, this was a little bit hard for me to share because it's very personal. I was really insecure during some moments, and it's really hard to show my face in this light when I normally do like to look good. If you are to make a comment and you want to make a rude comment, just think before you do that. You know, I would just appreciate it. But all the comments and suggestions and questions or anything you guys have are completely welcome. If you guys like stuff like this, I really hope you guys just hit the like button and subscribe, because I am gonna do a little bit more of these things, and that at least shows me that you guys like it or not. So without further ado, I will shut up now and you guys can enjoy my journey. So for some reason, this is really hard for me, as I think it would probably be for a lot of people, but I'm going to share. This is the worst my face has ever been, like ever, in my life.
And once I hit my 30s, my skin changed. Needless to say, my skin changed once I hit my 30s. See all those spots now? I didn't have those before, but I have them now from the sun. This has never gotten damaged like this before, ever in my life. And my face has never gotten this burnt. Look at that. It's damaged. Like, it feels rough. And my forehead, like, it feels like scales because that's how damaged it got. It just looks like another eyeball. That's what it looks like. Another fucking eyeball on my forehead. My husband's like, you know I still love you. I'm like, yeah, but I see you looking at my third eye. I can't be the only one who just deals with breakouts. I'm not the only one who probably deals with age spots or sunspots. I can't be the only one. So I figure, fuck. We'll share my journey and let you guys know exactly what worked for me and what didn't. And this is the start of it. I was so embarrassed and I haven't been really wanting to go out of the house. So I contacted an esthetician and I was like, girl, this face needs a chemical peel. So she saw my skin and she goes, honey, it's way too damaged. We'll do a facial depending on how your face is reacting. And if it's back to normal, I'll get my peel. In that the peel you don't want to put on a damaged face array because it already kind of damages your face. And the point of it slightly damaging an already beautiful clear face is that I guess it helps with cell reproduction, collagen reproduction. It gets rid of helps lighten skin pigmentation or age spots. It just helps reduce all these things because it's rebuilding itself back up. If it's already damaged, it is now trying to rebuild itself back up. My face is like, bitch, I'm trying right now. Don't give me any more work. And if I was to get a chemical peel or anything else, I'm providing it more work. I mean, my face works hard like I do, and I don't need to work overtime. Because Lord, look at that. We're gonna fix this. And as in mean, me with you watching, and you can too. We're all gonna fix this. Well, life happens and I had to cancel my facial. So, I'm just dealing with my old routine. I think what really sucks is I went back to like my Burt's Bees. I feel like it's bringing up so many more pimples on my face. I've been breaking out right here, around my mouth. I got like 3 right here this morning. I was like, what is this? I'm not a teenager. I'm not a teenager. But I guess this is life. So the top part's healing up pretty good. I've been wearing backwards hats for the last few days to cover that up. And my nerd glasses. You'll probably end up looking back at my Instagram and be like, that's when her face is broken out. It's like, yep. This is what my husband sees in the morning. That's why when he's like, you look so beautiful, I'm like, you must fucking love me. Doesn't mean I'm any less beautiful because of pimples on my face. It's just something for me that I have to get used to seeing because 1, I'm not used to seeing, and number 2, of course, no one likes to break out. No one likes to have red spots on their face. But to be honest, when I meet most people, I never notice it. So anyway, it doesn't make the person, it doesn't make me. It's just something I would like to clear up. My friend Kayla mentioned that she uses the Clinique Even Better Clinical like dark spot corrector, and so I was looking up that versus the Clinique Smart Custom Repair Serum, and I guess it does the same thing. So we'll see how it works, but this was $50. So anyway, that's an update. I did an update. So I might try this Avveraglow or whatever face line really quick if I can get it in before we leave for out of state. But if not, I will continue to use my stuff and I will keep you guys updated. But I did schedule my facial for next Wednesday. So we'll see how it goes, but here's my journey, and this is life. Hormones at 30. So I've only just ever taken these videos in my own bathroom with no makeup on, but here I am driving to my facial appointment that I rescheduled again so I can get in as soon as possible, and I'm out in public. So I'm braving it a little bit. This is not like this is brand new, like 3 pimples in a row. It doesn't really feel, it feels good to be out and not have makeup on, but at the same time I wish my skin was more clear, where I can be a little bit more proud of it. That's it. Okay, so I got the facial done. My face feels really good. A little tight, but good. And she did this extra like deep pore cleansing stuff, and I guess she said she did a few extractions because I had a few blackheads. And then in 4 to 6 weeks, I'm gonna go ahead and get probably a really chill peel done, like the lactic acid peel. But she said my face looks a lot better from obviously a week ago, and she had me get this cleanser from this Purity line. So we'll see how it goes. My goal is to not just clear up my skin, but to find balance in my skin, but also to eventually literally just have like my go-to products that I can use all the time, and I'm not gonna have a plethora of shit sit in my house like a mini department store with stuff that's like halfway used. So hopefully I start narrowing it down. So I'm just gonna keep using what I am using and see how this cleanser works. So I'll keep you guys up to date. So I'm definitely having a little bit of an insecure moment today, because number one, I actually really don't like wearing that much face makeup. Like face. I'll put on eyeshadow and my eyebrows maybe a little bit, and maybe a little bit mascara. I just feel really insecure today. I feel like my face is like kind of healing up, but then not. The most frustrating thing is I don't like wearing much makeup, but yeah, I'm trying to wear makeup on my face to like cover it up. So like my nose is still fucked up from the trip from Mexico. Like it got so much damage that it just is discolored, and I feel like a mini fucking Rudolph. Like look, and I don't really know what to use to cover it up that well. And then this is also from Mexico, if you guys remember in the video before, and it's really hard to cover it up. And when I get stressed and with hormones, I've been breaking out around here, so it's really frustrating because it's like I'm already putting on a ton of makeup, it feels like, and I don't like it, because when you get really close to my face, I feel like you can see it. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with wearing a ton of makeup. I'm just not used to it, and I don't like the look for me. I think I just really suck at blending it, because there's a lot of girls out there who have makeup on, and it looks fucking amazing. I just think I just suck. Obviously, I suck at concealing. So I'm insecure about the spots that aren't covered, but I'm also insecure about how much makeup I'm wearing. I just want to have a clear face again. And I can't believe that I'm almost 32 and I have to deal with this. It's so fucking frustrating sometimes. I hate that I sometimes let society's thoughts get to me. Who said girls have to have fucking long eyelashes? Who said girls have to wear makeup? Who said girls aren't allowed to have spots and marks on their face? I sometimes just feel like I need to do it. Sometimes it's not just for society, sometimes it's just for me. But I feel like part of it is because that's what you see as a norm, and sometimes you feel like you need to fit it. I'm an adult. I want wrinkles and sunspots, not fucking acne. Acne is for kids. Maybe it's because I'm still a child at heart. Acne's like, bitch, we're not leaving. I don't know. Maybe another reason why is because I also saw fucking Tara and Erica looking fucking fabulous, like always, and I was like, oh, I'm not feeling super fabulous right now. I don't know. Stop picking at my motherfucking face. I'm a picker. Guys, I pick so bad. It's bad. Oh my god, my nose. My nose. So because I just had that insecure moment, I literally just covered up my face more with makeup. I covered up my nose better and my forehead a little bit better, and tried to cover this up. Insecure moment, I was so honest with myself, and then just covered up my face more with makeup. Okay, I just had to confess that. So I actually haven't done one of these videos in a little bit because I was trying to figure out exactly like what was going on with my face and what I wanted to do. And so I switched lines. One of my friends was like, hey, she's around my age, and she's like, I use Avveraglow in the Clinique spot healer. So I was like, okay, well, if it works for her and she has fucking just gorgeous skin, hopefully it works for me. And they say that when you first use it, your skin's probably gonna go through like this process where it's cleansing, right? And you might have a little bit more breakouts, but mine didn't really go through that. And I was like, okay, well, let's try this. And the biggest thing is that I wanted to heal up all the scars and marks on my face. It's embarrassing. And as you guys can see, like, my nose healed up. I'm healed up in here. Like, I got a little discoloration, but not that much. I got, like, a little bump, but that's healing. And, like, you can see the scar, a little bit of scars from before, but not that much. And I, like, am barely wearing makeup. Like, barely compared to before. And it's really, really nice feeling. And I've used the line Avveraglow for a month now. And so far, in my 30s, this has been the only product so far that helps. So anyway, I wanted to give you guys an update because the other videos before were like a little bit depressing, but it's finally gotten better to the point to where I'm not having to use like, I barely even use like filters on my face, but you know, the go-to Snapchat filter that makes you look super clear, like I haven't used that in a while, thanks to Avveraglow. So I'm excited because I'm getting my first chemical peel this weekend. I think I'm gonna get the lactic acid one, which is like the most basic, simple one. I'm really hoping that helps with the scars, marks, and pigmentation. But as of right now, I've found my line. I found like a very good line that I'm very happy with, and I have great results. And it's healing up my face. And in humidity right now, in super hot weather, like I haven't had to pat my face and all the oil off or anything. This is it. And no like highlight or anything. That's just, I'm very happy. I'm so excited, my face is finally clear. I'm nervous. I'm really fucking nervous because I've never really even had much of like even a facial done before, let alone any chemicals really on my face. But doesn't my face look a lot better than it did in like the first video? Like, I feel like it does. With Avveraglow, my pimples never really like fully come in. They just come in a little bit and then they disappear, which, okay, fine with that. And then like all these scars and marks are from before. I just like to have normal-ish, somewhat even skin tone again and get rid of some of the discoloration from the scars. And you can't really see, I have a little bit of wrinkles, just like super, super fine on my forehead because I make a lot of facial expressions like that. Oh my god, I'm nervous. I'll do a video like right after I'm done to show you how shitty my face looks. Oh, I just got, it was kind of like a facial cleansing thing slash peel, and then she did like a green LED light. Honestly, expecting my face to be a lot more red, and it's not really even that red. And I feel like those colorations actually are a lot more obvious than they were before, but I'm thinking because they were probably just bothered the fuck out of by the lactic acid peel. But she said since my skin reacted very well to it and it didn't like get red or super, super itchy, that my skin's healing really well, and that after a few lactic acid peels I can get something a little bit stronger. I don't know. I'm the type of person where I go in and I expect the fucking worst. I'm like, my face is gonna fall off. Like, this is gonna be fucking awful. And then I was like, oh, it's fine. But then part of me, like, we live in a society where everyone wants instant gratification. So, of course, you know, you want to walk out and be like, bitch, I look fabulous when you walk out of getting a facial or a peel or whatever. That's not gonna happen. But, yep, there you have it. I haven't actually done one of these in a while, an update on my face, so I figured I would do it, and this might be one of my last ones because I'm still using Avveraglow, and I'm loving it, even though my face still breaks out. Sometimes that's fucking life, but mainly only does it when I don't sleep well, when I eat really shitty, when I don't drink enough water, when I'm stressed, or before my period, which a lot of times it's kind of all together, so that makes complete sense. So I've done this whole thing to be like completely transparent with you guys. I have makeup on. Not much, but I have makeup on. Before I take my makeup off, I want you to think about this. If you're the type of person who has beautiful skin and it's naturally beautiful and you don't have to wear much makeup, that's awesome and good for you. But don't ever shame anyone who wears makeup. I don't understand this whole like shaming people for not wearing makeup or for wearing makeup or whatever. Like it's your own body, your own self. Do what you want to do. Do what makes you happy, boo-boo. Like, but don't fucking get on me because I want to wear makeup. You never know what I'm dealing with or I'm struggling with. You never know what anyone else is dealing with, and maybe that just gives them just a little boost of confidence, and that's fucking awesome because we want them to be confident. So I'm going to take off my makeup here in front of you. Show you guys my face and how it's looking because I just looked back through my video. Oh my god, I saw the video of me right when I got back from Mexico. I didn't even realize how bad my face looked until I watched it and I was like, that's really bad. I just realized that as you get older, you might need to invest a little bit more in your skin. I can't go buying, you know, $8 face wash now. Man, and you know what? How the fuck do guys just not even wash their face or use like a bar in their face and have like perfect skin? Fuck you. I figured I would take off my makeup for this and show you guys the difference between that first video and now. I mean, it's not perfect by any means, but it's definitely getting a lot better. And it doesn't help that I'm doing this video while I'm TDY, sleep deprived, fucking been eating like shit, and stressed. So bear with me. Oh, bad knees. I'm so old. Let's just show you guys the difference now. Like, okay, so remember that third eye? That's gone. Remember like this whole forehead that was just all damaged? That's gone. Remember my nose was all, you know, messed up? Gone. Remember like the discoloration on the side of my face? Like that was all along here? I mean, I can't really see in here, but I'm pretty sure that's gone. So I'm happy about it. You know, I'm about to be fucking 32. And this face has never had a needle in it. The most I've ever gotten was 2 facials ever in my life. 2. And I got a lactic acid peel. And that's it. That's all this face has ever dealt with. Ever. Dealing with what the good Lord gave me. And the good Lord gave me fucking puberty skin at 30. Thanks, God. I love you too. I am being like so vulnerable with you guys. This is so real. I don't know if I'm gonna post it. We'll see. Because this is like 100% real. Like, I don't have all these fancy lights. I'm in a fucking hotel with the shittiest lighting. Like a lamp right there. And I'm on my knees, which really hurts. This is like as raw as it fucking gets. Really quick too, I figured I would show you guys what I do with my face. So I'm almost out of all my stuff, but here is the clarifying hydration dew. So I shake that and I just spread this motherfucker out. Next is the Radiant Cleansing Nectar. So you can see that it's separated, so you just shake it up. And then after, they'll give you these cotton pads, which was awesome, or you can just buy them. I just bought a huge pack off of Amazon. And you just put it on the pad. I put it on like 4 or 5 times, and I just take it and you rub it around in a circular motion, and this is actually how you clean your face, which I gotta be honest, I really love. You guys saw me wipe my face down twice with those little, I use these Pond's pads. I don't know, for some reason Pond's like works really good with my face. So you guys saw me wipe it really good. Look, this is all the dirt that still came off my face from the Avveraglow. This is the cleanser. So circular motions, and sometimes like if I have like a trouble area, I'll wipe it more, but this is one side. All you do is flip it around now to the other side because it goes through the pad, and you can use this now. Basically, for at nighttime, there's part 3, but before I do that, I put on my Clinique Smart, which is a custom repair serum. Is this how they do it? Isn't this how they do it for the makeup people? Like, right? I just put one little squirt dollop on there, and then for nighttime, I'll put on the mask. And then for daytime, I put on this Flawless Nourishment Cream. And it works. And it feels, I gotta be honest, when you first put it on your face, it feels like super greasy and you're like, you think that, it feels like you just literally took like the grease off of a pizza and you're like running all around. I was like, bitch, my face is gonna break out so bad. And it didn't. So, it actually keeps it really well balanced. So I'm gonna put the Clear Skin Elixir on. And I just literally put like, I don't know, maybe a few pumps on my finger. And I always make sure I put it in like maybe a little bit thicker in some of the areas where I'm not as, where I'm breaking out, not as clear. That's essentially what I sleep in at night. A mask, which I thought would dry the fuck out of my face, but it doesn't. Like I'm telling you guys, this stuff is a miracle worker. Okay, beautiful ladies, a couple other things I wanted to show you guys really quickly, like super quick, that I add to my normal daily routine now. Okay, so this Avveraglow Illuminating Essence Exfoliating Mask. I will use this every once in a while when my face is really starting to break out really bad. I have some troubled spots. I'll use this, or I'll use the Aztec Secret Indian Healing Clay. I just added this in. I know for a fact that this works, and it works very, very well. I'm still out on this one. So far, so good, but either way, I'll use masks sometimes when my face is really acting up and it needs a little kick in the ass. I now got the Completely Clear Gelée makeup remover. It feels so fancy when I say that. From Avveraglow. So far, so good. So I do like this, but I still use my Pond's wipes as well. Another thing, when I go to sleep at night, along with my Clinique Smart Serum, I've also incorporated, it's the Kiehl's Midnight Recovery Concentrate. So I use this and I am loving it. I am seeing good changes so far. It just helps with nighttime recovery, and girl, I can use all the extra loving on this face I can get. Another thing that I really love, and I've actually been using this for probably about 4 months now, so I don't know why I didn't show you guys this. I might have been out, was my Versali, the Rose Gold Elixir. I love this stuff, guys. Like, I love this stuff. But I use this during the day. Either I add it to my Avveraglow lotion, or I might just use that instead. The only suggestion I will make is if you aren't going to add something new to your skincare routine, just add one thing at a time, use it for a while, and figure out how your skin likes it and how it's adapting to it. If you add multiple things and your skin starts to break out, you have no idea what's making it break out or what's going on with it. So that's the only thing I suggest. But this is all the extra stuff that I use, and I hope that it helps you guys in figuring out what you need and what you want and what could possibly work for you guys. Well, folks, we are back to where it all began. Right in my bright ass motherfucking bathroom. See all the imperfections. Like, look, I still got a little pimple. Look. Oh, a little red mark. I mean, like, a little bit of pigment. Like, you see it all. I've been so real and raw up to this point. Like, why stop now? This is the end. This is the end of it all. Part of me, with my pride on the line, wanted to sit here and be like, Tiffany, just wait till your face is like super perfect. Like, you have no little pimples or red marks on your face, so you can show them. Just like 100% a beautiful clear face. Guess what, folks? That's just not realistic. I'm sure you guys can relate with this, that I sit there sometimes and nitpick, like, oh, I got a little pimple still, like, what's, okay, like, get over it, girl, just put a little fucking concealer on it and get on with your day. It's fine. So I sit there and want to nitpick, right now. However, I look back, which is the only time I really like to look back, and I go, holy shit, look where I fucking came from. Like, girl, your face was bad. You better be really happy with what you have right now. That's the only time I like to look back, is to see how far I've come, and then to be appreciative of where I'm at now. And so I sit there and go, yeah, okay,
I'm actually really happy with this. Like, stop complaining. I'm so happy with where I'm at. And yes, it's not gonna be perfect, but who gives a fuck about perfection? Because I like being me and having flaws, and that's the way I want it to be. Now I just gotta embrace that shit and fucking love it and own it. So this is me. Nothing on extra. I wish I didn't put so much importance or emphasis on my skin looking nice and looking clear. What the fuck does clear skin have to do with anything? It doesn't make me a nicer person. It doesn't make me a better person. I can have a flawless face and just have an awful heart. The look, the outside, doesn't mean that it matches the inside. It took me, what, 6 to 8 months, I feel like, to get to this point. So it might take you a few months. It might take you a few years. But it's fine to enjoy the journey, embrace the journey, learn from the journey. You're gonna be spending some money on that journey because Lord knows I did. Maybe by me sharing this with you guys, it will help you. Whether it's maybe comfort you and letting you know that you're not alone. Maybe it will help you find some ideas. Maybe it will just give you a fucking laugh at my expense. I don't know. I hope this video finds you well. I hope you were able to get something from this. And if anything, I hope you know that you are not alone through your struggles. So many more people out there are going through this. It's just not something that a lot of people like to talk about, and that's totally understandable and that's fine. But sometimes it's just nice knowing that you're not the only one struggling with acne, pigmentation, scars, marks, wrinkles, whatever. You're not alone. And there's a way to get about it. There's a cure. There's some type of face line. There's a diet. There's whatever that's going to change, and you're going to find it. And you'll get to the skin that you want. You'll get it. I know you will. I did it. So you will. And I look forward to hearing all about it. Okay. This is not a goodbye. This is just a so long till the next weird ass video that I do. See you guys.